birds and see the sun.
My name is Nyree. I'm running an adoption support channel. Today we're going to talk about hobbies, leisure time, clubs, how much to put your children into these things, what decisions are going to influence you on whether you should or you shouldn't. And you will hear social workers especially say to you, it's really important that adopted or foster children develop their talents and their skills and they have a sense of achievement. And I totally agree with that. That is really important. But on the flip side of this, sometimes it is possible to do too much and have them in too many hobbies, too many clubs, and then they don't have so much time with you and they feel pressured. So it's about getting that balance. Now, our experiences with the boys are that they do enjoy clubs, they have enjoyed clubs, but they also really enjoy time with us. And so sometimes we've made some big mistakes in having, say, 2 or 3 clubs a week, and they just haven't been able to cope with it, and we've scaled it right back. And what we found's worked for us is actually 1 club at any one time for our sons is enough. That's what we found. Your child, of course, may be different. They may be longing or hankering after more things, and they may have ideas about what they want to do. So some of the most successful things that we found are almost basic skill type leisure time things. So we found swimming to be incredibly therapeutic for our sons. And even though they started to learn to swim much later than your average child would, they are now very competent swimmers and they are able to hold their own with their peers, and we're really proud of that. The other thing they love to do is football, but actually we haven't had them in a club. Sometimes the competitiveness of things does not work for adopted children, in my opinion, and you need to be really careful that they don't end up feeling that they're under peer pressure to perform in a certain way. Another thing that's really good is stuff that allows the energy to get out. And we found that with our sons, they need things that stimulate them physically. So gym clubs, trampolining are all really useful things to do. I just recommend you hold them back from having too many commitments, because sometimes school in itself is just enough for them. However, maybe pick 1 or 2 things that they really seem to thrive on and just go with that. And don't be put under pressure by what other parents are doing. If they have, this amazingly busy schedule for their children and the children are high achievers, be influenced by what you think your children are going to cope with and actually what you can see they probably will achieve at, so that they get that sense of having done well at something, and that makes them feel really self-confident and helps them to grow in all of their skills and their confidence. If you've enjoyed this video, please take the time to subscribe so you know when I'm bringing out other videos. The channel is all about adoption support, family life, everything that you could imagine that you might come across in adoption. So if you think that could be useful, then please take the time to subscribe.